One.
Actually, I think, not only just thanking the chief, but we're very honored to have and blessed to have EJ here to give his presentation. I don't know how many times I've heard it, but each time it just sends chills up and down my back. But I think he's a great asset to our community, and I'm proud that he's on our fire department.
Thank you. I don't think there's any other public comment, so we'll move on to the agenda changes. Are there any agenda changes from the board? Seeing none, we'll move to the consent calendar. I'd like to know what our action on the consent calendar would be.
I move that we approve the consent calendar.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Board Member Cruz,
Yes.
Board Member Lamatina,
Yes.
and Board Member Oral.
Yes. The agenda is actually light this evening. There are no public hearings. There are no business items, but there may be, at his choosing, a fire chief oral report.
Yes, there is, Acting Chair, and thank you. First, I'd like to dovetail onto what Ms. Marcus spoke about earlier about Captain Abalos. Those that may not have been at the Memorial Day service yesterday in the city, Captain Abalos was the keynote speaker, former military veteran, and had an integral role in air flight refueling for the Air Force's security jets over New York and the eastern portion of the United States on the day of the attacks on September 11th. So it was really neat to see Captain Abalos be able to share his story with the attendees of the Memorial Day service and really talk about his sense of duty and sense of serving and how he transitioned from almost a full 20-year career into the Air Force into the fire service, where he's continuing to serve the public today in his hometown community. So thank you for bringing that up. A couple other items. So staff has been researching and hopefully will bring forward as a future agenda item. You may know that the fire district currently receives all of its property and liability insurance through a JPA of fire districts within the state of California. It's called FARA, or FIRMS now. We've seen costs escalating 10 to 20% each year, which is very consistent with the insurance industry. However, we've found a potential new insurer that is actually nationwide versus just statewide. And we believe that after reviewing the proposed policy and so forth, that we may be able to provide some savings to the fire districts in subsequent years. So staff is continuing to work at it, but I think it's important that both the board and the public knows that is watching that we are actively committed to being good stewards of the taxpayers' dollars and looking for ways where possible that we can save some money or some of our expenses to continue to fully staff and deliver the high level of service we do here in American Canyon. On the statewide level, I'm still very actively involved with the Fire District Association in California, and we're continuing to our outreach for with legislators and elected officials and their staff on looking for state funding for fire districts in regard to some of the state level decisions that have been made over the past decades. So not only is it a local initiative here looking for revenue and trying to be efficient with spending taxpayers' dollars, but we're also looking at the statewide level to see if there's any potential avenues for fire districts as well. As you know, that fire districts are very property tax centric on our revenues, which is good. It's very consistent, but subsequent actions of state government over the last couple decades have really kind of taken away some of the funding opportunities that fire districts have. So I promised the chair and the board that my oral report would not be as long as consent. I think I've run over a little bit, but I will be happy to answer any questions that the board may have at this point.
Thank you for the report. Any questions from the board? Seeing none. Any chair board comments, committee reports, or future agenda items from the board? Seeing none. With that, I would like to adjourn this meeting. Thank you.